What's up, everybody? It's your big homie, the armchair operator, and welcome to today's video. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you enjoy today's content, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, become a part of the family. We would love to have you. If you're coming back to my channel, thank you so much for coming back to the channel. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that you also enjoyed today's content. So as you saw by the title and the thumbnail, today we are taking a look at the Olight Osight C, this guy right here. So lately, I've had this idea where I just want to look at some more budget options for both red dots and also pistol lights. We're coming into the holiday season, and many people, just like myself, we're thinking about this simple question here. How do I find a quality dot and not spend an arm and 3 or 4 legs for it, right? So a lot of people heard about Osight dots before. I know more so about the rechargeable options, and I was kind of on the fence about them because personally I would rather have a battery so that way I can replace it on the field, just keep it going, not have any problems. But now Osight, I guess they've been listening to their consumer base, and now they're coming out with battery ready options, and I decided to take a look at their more competition oriented dot here. So that's what we're going to do today. This is just going to be a quick video. First thing, a little bit of housekeeping. Just as a disclaimer, YouTube, I do not offer nor condone the sale of firearms in any of my videos. The sole purpose of my videos is just for information and educational purposes. That's number one. Number two, I always have to give a big shout out to the team and the crew over there at the Bunker Gun Shop. My guy Chris, my guy Frank Bank, the entire Bunker 1 and Bunker 2 team. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel. And last and certainly not least, I got to give a shout out to my buddy Ricky from RN Tactical, who is actually in the building today, and he has graciously decided to help us with this review. My boy here, Ricky.
What's going on, man? What's going on, man? How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. Always a pleasure working with you, man.
Yeah, man. My pleasure, bro. My pleasure.
So, just to give you a little bit of background, the Olight Osight C is their larger window dot. It's more so, I would assume, it's their more competition-oriented dot. And just to show you here first, we're just going to verify clear. So, I'm not sure if you can see it, but this firearm is empty. There's no magazine and gun. Safe direction, and we are in a safe, controlled environment. So, this is the Olight Osight C. It's a larger dot. It's similar in terms of dimension to the 507 Comp and also the Vortex Defender CC, but it's a little bit smaller. But I have those dots here, so I'll get them on camera just to show you guys a comparison, just to see what they look like up against those dots. But the great thing about this particular dot is that it takes a single 1632 CR1632 battery, and it has approximately 30,000 hours of battery life, I believe, on the medium setting. If you put it on a lower setting, it goes a little bit higher than that. Of course, if you put it on a higher setting, it's a little less than that. One of the things that I really like about the Olight Osight series is that they're multi-reticle. So I want to try to put a graphic up here so that way you can see the different reticle options. But you basically go from a 3 MOA dot to, I believe, a 40 MOA ring, similar to the EOTech Donut of Death. And then you have a combination where you have the dot plus you have the 40 MOA ring on the outside. Now, me personally, I think there's advantages to each particular reticle option that you use. I tend to use the reticle option where you have the 3 MOA dot as well as the 40 MOA ring on the outside, especially for like competition shooting. Reason being, when I pick the firearm up and I get on target, it's just easier for my eye to find that bigger reticle. But some people might prefer the 3 MOA dot, something that's a bit more precise and it doesn't really occlude your sight picture all that much. So it has a nice aluminum construction here. It's very durable. We'll do some quick drop testing just to see if it holds zero, if it breaks or anything like that. Nothing too crazy.
Bro, you're gonna do drop testing, bro?
Yeah, we're gonna do drop tests. Yes, sir. Yeah. The people want to see it. So I actually have a few hundred rounds through these dots already, and so far we haven't had any issues. So enough talking. We're going to put a target out here. We're just going to show you the dots in action and give you my opinion. What do you say? Give our opinions?
Yeah, man. I don't know how it looked very similar to the Holosun 507C, bro. Yeah, 507 Comp. Yeah. And what is the price? Half of it or close by?
So it's actually about less than half. So I got these dots off of Amazon for about maybe less than 150 credits.
What the hell?
Yeah, we gotta be
50 bones.
Yeah, we gotta be a little strange because YouTube don't like prices.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna talk about bones in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, for less than half the cost of a 507 comp, if it holds up, it might be something you want to take a look at.
Got one right here. Let me see. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of close by.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to transition, put some rounds down range, and show you what we're working with. All right, so we be right back. All right, y'all. First up, the Walther PDP, and we are sitting here at, I want to say about maybe 20-ish yards or so, something like that. All right, let's see what we're working with. I like it. But see, that's what I mean when I say about the speed to catch the reticle. Because, at least for my eye, because there's so much in here to see, it's easier for me to just get it up and get it on target relatively quickly and then engage. Now, Ricky, he has this set on the 3 MOA dot. So, Ricky, if you don't mind, good brother.
Yeah, I like the dot, man. Let me see. I like it, bro.
You like it?
Yeah. All right, so it's on 0. Now we gotta try to see it hold the 0, right?
Yeah. Yeah, now we gotta see.
It's there, so.
All right. So far, so good.
So far, so good. I like it. You know, it's a big sight picture. I would say I won't use it for competition, but it's a great, for me, I like for a carry gun. I mean, for competition, I guess if you're used to it, why not? But
okay.
I'm used to a big ass window, you know, like, I'm always, like, since I started in competition, I only use big windows, so.
So you like something a little bit bigger than that for competition?
Yeah, I shot what I shoot on my gun is the Romeo 3 Max.
Okay.
So that's a big window.
Right.
And then my backup gun has the Holosun 507 comp. So I'm used already to the big TV screen, you know what I mean? So, yeah. But yeah, for carry gun, I will use it. It's perfect, so.
Yeah, speaking of that, now that's interesting. Now, originally on here, I used to have the Holosun 407C, but that was before I put these taller sights on the PDP. But when I put the taller sights on here, I found that there was just like too much going on in the window for the Holosun.
This one, I would, now that you say that, I would pick this one over the Holosun 507C. Yeah, 507C, I would say it's too small. But this one is, damn.
Yeah.
It's perfect. I think it's perfect.
Like, it's bigger than the 507C, but it's not quite as big as, say, the Vortex
as the body,
Defender.
it's not quite as big, yeah.
Yes, yes. So that's something that you might want to consider. Some people would prefer to use something like this as a carried optic. Honestly, I would, especially on this rig, because I have the taller sights. And because I have the taller sights, like, it's big enough to get the lower 1/3 co-witness, but not too big, so it's like cutting the reticle in half. With my older Holosun, because it was smaller, it was like kind of cut the window in half, so it's kind of hard to see. But I think this would be decent.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Yeah. All right, so let's do a quick drop test.
Oh, no.
Yeah, let's do a drop. Then we're going to rack it off the table. Then we're going to put a few rounds to see if the zero shifts or if the screws shift. Beat it up just a little bit. I take care of my stuff. But anyway, we'll be right back and we'll do that. All right, now we're over here at the table here. We got a nice, I don't know what kind of surface this is. It's kind of like AstroTurf. But let's just rack it off here a couple times. We're just going to do it like that. And then we check it. No wiggle. And the dot is on. Oh, okay, okay.
Hit it a couple of times. Hit it a couple of more times.
Yeah, let's do both of them. Let's do. Okay. Now this one I just installed the other day, and this is good. And the reticle, I don't know if you can see the reticle in there, but the dot is still visible.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yep.
Yeah, dot is still visible here, and the dot should still be visible here too.
Yep.
Oh, so with that, I get the AstroTurf out my chamber. So with that, let's run a couple rounds through. Let's see if my zero shifts. Nope. So far, so good to me.
Still holding?
Yeah, still holding. Let's get the M&P out. Oh, thank you, sir. You have that other magazine?
Yes, sir. I got it right here.
Oh, okay. All right. In case y'all care, we're running 124 grain MagTech full metal jackets. Hey, listen. Olight Osight C. I mean, I gotta say, not just for the price point, because I don't want to. Sometimes when people say it's good for however much you spend, it may come off as being kind of negative to the product, when really, when I say it because I'm comparing it to more expensive dots like the 507 and whatever. I think that this would be not just a good entry-level dot to get into, but I think this is a good dot overall. I mean, I got several hundred rounds through both guns with the dots on there. I haven't had any problems yet. We did the table rack. I haven't any problems yet. The only thing that I haven't done as of yet is just like do a water test. I don't really have any water here, so maybe if you all would like to see that, let me know. I'll do a quick short on that. But let's do a quick drop test, run a few more rounds, and then we're just going to close this thing out. All right, y'all, for the last part of this, we're just going to do the drop test. Both of these firearms, as you can see, the actions are open and they're pointed down range. So let's drop the PDP. Okay, let's drop the M&P. As you see, they both hit optic down. All right, the dot's still on. We're good. Dot still on, and we're good. Okay, hold that, my friend. And now we're going to send it. Works for me. And now for the M&P. I got so many magazines, man. All right. Outside of some dirt marks, I think it's good. So, but I mean, my final synopsis, like I said, I think that y'all might want to take a look at this. If you want something that's not going to break the bank, if you're looking for a starter dot, something with a larger than say like an RMR or a 407 style window, something that's aluminum, that takes an external battery with pretty decent battery life, do yourself a favor and check out the Olight Osight C. All right, so with that, I'm going to end the video here. What do you think about the Olight Osight C or any of the Olight dots? Let me know down in the comment section. Let's get this discussion popping. And as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. This is your big homie, Armchair Operator, with my guy Ricky from RN Tactical behind the camera. We're signing out, y'all. Peace.